Yeah.
Today we're talking about Shia LaBeouf, Tank,
Hmm.
Evans, Mikey, the little bird.
Yeah, correct. And that's because we're talking about the movie Surf's Up, which
Yeah.
we've seen combined at least one time.
How are you? That's
Pretty
good.
good. Yeah.
That's better than being bad.
Yeah, I would never do that.
That would be no good.
Congratulations on being able to submit your 2 weeks notice.
You.
And
I'm freaking I can't words can't express the feeling. I had Jen and I went to get a snack with a staff assistant from Senator Ossoff's office. And he's like, kind of sucks because of, the deal. He's like, but I'm happy for you. And I was like, yeah, it's a mixed bag.
yeah,
But to be
yeah.
honest, I can't
It's a
help but
silver
feel
lining.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm being honest, at this point, that was the only thing keeping me going. I was like, I don't care how we get there, I don't care what happens. Like
Yeah.
all of my bandwidth was going to that. Congrats
Have
on
you
what?
have you played Crusader Kings?
What?
Never played Crusader Kings.
I've never played
Probably because
Crusader
she
Kings.
has a probably she has a like, oh, you can be a
Oh,
cannibal if you want.
what for real?
That's
That's
his selling point of the game to you is that you can murder your children and be a cannibal.
he knows me so
Oh,
well. That actually might get me into it.
they were just
I
talking about it
do.
super loudly, so I thought I'd ask.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't played it,
It was
but
on my
I've
mind.
played. Yeah. Maybe I should play it because
Yeah,
I'm looking at a couple months of nothing to do.
freedom, some would say.
Hmm. I haven't heard back from any jobs, and the longer time goes on with that, the more I'm getting like, don't call me back. Nobody call me back.
Yeah,
I want 2 uninterrupted months of recovery.
yeah, yeah.
I knew it would happen.
The cool thing about it's funny. It's like wrangling the cat, and then it like abruptly cut. You sitting normal. It delayed just enough. So funny.
Yay!
I want to keep that in just so people know that wasn't an editing choice. That really happened. That's
Oh,
really
for
good.
once, having bad internet connection during these calls is a true blessing.
Oh, about jobs and stuff. Something that you'll,
Hmm.
something that you've already discovered and that will probably ring true forever is that mostly people are not hiring you and they don't want you
Hmm.
and they won't
Yeah.
let you, they won't talk to you except it's unless it's to tell you we're going in a different direction and we hate you.
Oh, see, that hasn't been my experience because they haven't even told me that much
Yeah, usually
a
they
lot
don't,
of
but
the
just
time.
occasionally, if they'll reach out to you at all, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time actually an employer reached out to me, it was to tell me to pound sand. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's like an employer code or something.
I think they mean it.
Oh no.
I think they mean it literally. Go somewhere with sand
Yeah.
or get some delivered. Just, yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would not surprise me. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'm beating them by not caring.
Hmm. Yeah, you get
It
to
feels
win
good.
the moral battle, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally.
People like, because I'm in my last semester of classes and then I just have internship and whatever, and people are like, "Oh, really? Where are you going?" And I'm like, "Probably nowhere."
Your mom's
Because
house.
nobody's gonna hire me, idiot. That's not how jobs work.
You either find one that makes you want to kill yourself or you stay
Or you don't
unemployed.
find one at all. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you could always move out here and be unemployed with me.
That's true.
Hmm.
I think that's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live with your family
For free.
for free,
Yeah.
and they make good food.
Yeah, yeah.
And my family makes good food too. Well, my mom makes good food. I don't make good food.
Well, my mom.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not gonna name any other names, but there's three people in this house. Yeah.
Yeah. I get
I've
frightened
applied to
when
a lot of
someone,
stuff out there,
mhm.
not super intentionally, but just that's what comes up, and I'm like, sure. I mean, if I get
Yay.
it, I can go see Whitney. And then of
Woohoo.
course they're like, kill yourself. I'm like, okay, fair. Sorry,
Yeah. Sorry,
I
I
shouldn't
should
have
have known
asked.
better than to
You
apply
know,
for
when
the
you scroll
job.
down and it's like, you match all qualifications, and then they're like, kill yourself. Like, okay, sure. Yeah. Or do you ever, I don't know if you're like on, on the apps, the dating apps for work,
Yeah.
but they'll like personally send you an email or like an inbox message. It's like you'd be perfect for this job. You're a perfect fit. And you look at the qualifications and it's like you don't match any of these qualifications. You have none of these
Hmm.
skills or interests. And it's like also in a location that's 2,000 miles away from your home. You're like,
Hmm.
and why are
And
you
they're
emailing
asking
me
for,
about this? Like, I'm such a perfect fit. And it's like not only unpaid internship, it's like you have to pay them internship and also
mhm.
only in person, not hybrid, not remote.
No.
And those are the ones that'll message you. But the ones that you're
Yeah.
qualified for, interested in, or that would pay you, or that are local,
And if you want to
not a
find any
chance.
combination of the above,
Any
well,
combination of the above, they're
once we've
like,
said it a million times, kill yourself.
kill
I don't know
yourself.
what's not sinking in here.
They're like, I don't know why you keep trying to apply to a job for your career when instead you could kill yourself. Signed, all handshake recruiters.
Jen, this is not a joke. Jen has made upwards of 50 distinct cover letters to send to different employers.
Cover letters are the
50.
stupidest shit in the world.
I
You
think the
have
person who
my
invented cover letters
resume.
should die.
You have my resume. Maybe you even have my CV. Doesn't that kind of, I'm interested in the job, and you know that because I'm applying. I filled out the application, I sent you my resume. Why do you also
Mhm.
need like my little fan fiction of like pretending that I work at your job? It's
It's
so
all
annoying.
baloney. We know it. Everybody knows it. Hiring
Everybody
managers
knows it.
know it. People applying
Hiring
for jobs
managers
know
don't
it.
read that. Hiring managers sift it through AI, and
Yeah.
then whichever ones remain, then they'll read through them and then be like, "I'll write a personal letter telling you to kill him." That's their only job, I think. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it's made up and pretend, and everybody hates it. But we just keep doing
Yeah.
it anyway.
For some reason. I just want
Yeah.
to own bees. I think I'd
I'm
be
always
good at
saying
it.
that. You can move out
Betty.
here and work with Jack on his
Who's
family's bee farm.
his family has bees?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it's pretty cool.
Um, my cousin's new husband has alpacas. Hi, Neil.
You, Whitney says hi, and Neil, you can eat some of them, but the thing is, I bought them for a purpose. So you have to keep in mind that purpose when you eat them.
Can I eat
Gonna
some
eat.
of them?
Sure. Do you want the milk, like, do you want me to add the milk to the bowl first, or should I just send you off-brand Reese's Puffs and milks kind of separate? So you can do your
Separate.
own, you can figure out your own kind of
Yeah.
proportions. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I worry that it would get a little bit soggy if you put it in prematurely.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, that's my worry there. Well, this has been
Anyway, you
fun.
were saying husband something?
husband?
Yeah, cousin husband. Bees?
Okay.
Bees?
There's a bee?
They don't allow you to have bees in here. Anyway,
Oh,
let's move
Todd.
on.
He has alpacas. His family has alpacas.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
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 That's another thing
He's
that you want to do.
It is. It sure
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the only two things.
Yeah.
Yeah. My list of desires is not long.
Oh, I also have to tell you something, which is that moving to Oman is in fact spreading throughout the land. I told my friend
Yes.
Adra about it, and I also told Neil about it, and Neil has told several people.
Yay!
So,
Yes!
yeah. Let's all go to Oman together.
Yay! That makes me so happy. I can't wait to tell Jen.
You
That's
know, it's really
awesome.
good. It's really
It's
good.
really fun to hear Jason say out of nowhere, I want to go to Oman. Because I forget that
Yeah.
I've told people.
Someday it's gonna
Yeah,
be like genuinely like the phrase,
I think it
and
will.
we'll know that it originated in your miserable office that you
One of the
hated.
three good things that happened there. Yeah. Well, should we talk about Surf's Up?
Guess so, yeah.
Okay. This is a movie that I liked a lot.
Well, okay.
So, yeah.
Whatever. This is a movie that I was watching on YouTube for free, and then I had to
Nice.
pause it and come back. And when I came back, the video had been taken down. So I've seen not all of it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, isn't that
How do they
terrible?
work that fast?
I don't know. I was like, it's also not on Netflix and not on Hulu and not on Amazon and not on Tubi and not on Dailymotion and not on 123 Movies.
And not on Internet Archive?
Not on Internet Archive. I did check.
Oh my
They have a
gosh.
scan of the DVD, like so you can see what the disc looks like. I'm not kidding.
I'm all
That's
for
what's on
digital
there.
preservation of media, but like, should we execute that person?
Right? Like, should it not be the script or perhaps the movie? Like, why is it a scan of the disc?
I feel like, and no, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel
Mhm.
like we all generally know what a DVD looks like.
Mhm. I'm familiar. It's round. It has a
Hole
smaller
in the middle.
circle cut out of it.
Yep. And it's kind of
Shiny on
silvery.
one side.
Yeah.
And on the other side, it'll have like the name of the movie, for example. In this
Yeah.
case, blue, Surf's Up. hmm
Well, I'm glad that's preserved forever.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Wow. That makes me
So
angry.
anyway, you're probably going to be carrying this conversation a little bit because I didn't see the ending.
Okay, that's fine. I that happened to me once with a movie that we were talking about. I don't remember which one it was off the top of my head. And not to brag, and I don't want to make you feel bad, but I do have it on DVD. Yes, that's right, everybody.
Wow,
Thank
wow,
you.
our
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah. Fine. I got it out of the Walmart $5 DVD box, which is my
Nice.
favorite place in the world.
hmm hmm
Um, yeah. It's well, how far did you get?
You know what? I don't know. I don't remember. I will tell you anecdotally that
Okay.
when I was in elementary school and webkins were big, big, big,
Ripkin.
I was lucky enough to own actually several webkins. And one of them was a penguin that I named Cody, not because of the movie, because I hadn't seen it. And then everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." And I was like, "What? And what are you talking about?" I'm seven. Yeah, so
That's so
just a fun
funny.
fact. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. You were
I
a
can
prophet
also
even
tell
back
you
then.
that's true. It's my destiny. I can also tell you that Whitney has a friend who looks like Chicken Joe. Looks and acts.
Why can I see him?
So
Like
when,
perfectly. You don't have to
yeah,
describe what this human person looks like. I
human
know.
person who looks and acts like Chicken Joe, and you just see him, and I'm certain that the person you're seeing in your mind is this guy.
That is
And it was
awesome.
to the
That's
point
so
that like
funny.
when we were like living together, she would mention his name, and I'd be like, "That's Chicken Joe guy, right?" She's like, "Yeah, yeah." To the point that we would not refer to him by his name, and I'm pretty sure it's Will, but I'm not positive because we just called him Chicken Joe.
Chicken Joe. That is awesome. That's sick.
Mhm.
That's really fun.
So those are going to be probably my main contributions to the conversation today.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, I should look up the characters' names real quick because I know Cody,
One of them's Cody for sure.
and one of them is Zoe Deschanel,
That's true.
and one of them is Jeff Bridges.
We've got Jeff Bridges, we've got John Heder, we've got Shia LaBeouf, and we've got Zoe Deschanel.
A killer cast. Should Shia
So,
LaBeouf be S?
sure.
I mean,
I was thinking
it's
either that or Surf's Up.
or surfing. Yeah, surfs up. That could be fun. We're
Yeah.
talking about surfs up. T-E-M. Surfs up.
Yeah.
Did you know that all of Monk is on Internet Archive for free?
That's amazing. Internet
Yeah.
Archive Redemption Arc? Interesting.
Ooh, Tank Evans. That's the character's name. That's
That
fun.
is a name. That is a good
Okay,
name.
so that's letter T.
Maybe even E.
Maybe even E.
For simplicity's sake. Tank Evans.
Shia LaBeouf, Tank Evans. M.
Surf's Up.
Cody's last name is Maverick.
That's true. It is Maverick, comma Cody. Surf's Up.
Awesome. So that means Shia LaBeouf gets credited twice.
Yeah,
Sick.
but I mean, it's his movie, you know?
Okay, we've got Lonnie. We've got Reggie Belafonte, Tank, the Shredder Evans, Zeke Topanga, the little bird. Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepped. We could do Mikey as the little bird for M.
That's true. If we don't want to give Shia LaBeouf too much credit and praise.
We've got to keep him humble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw you, Shia. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a goof. I didn't mean it. Okay. So thank you for coming to our Welcome to Women's.
Thank you. Mhm. Anything else you'd like to say?
I'm Whitney, and I'm sorry. That's
and
Olivia.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about Shia LaBeouf, Tank Evans, Mikey, the little bird.
Yeah. Correct. And that's because we're talking about the movie Surf's Up, which
Yeah.
we've seen combined at least one time.
That's true. Combining all of our full watch throughs together, we're
Mhm.
probably over at least 10.
Probably, yeah.
Combined.
Maybe even like 10 and a half combined.
I would say that.
Who's to
That's
say?
probably fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie is kind of fun because it's like a documentary style, and it's about penguins who surf. And that
Yes.
sounds like the most ridiculous premise you've ever seen. And it kind
But
of
haven't
is.
you seen the one about penguins who dance?
Yeah. And
Think about that.
that one's made by the genius George Miller, famously of Mad Max fame. And I just have to say, George, what was going on there? That movie sucked.
Penguins surf. Famous
penguins surfing?
hater of dancing. Dancing penguins. Get them out of here.
I don't know what was like. That movie's weird. I don't like no disrespect to any of those Happy Feet fans out there, but like you
Mhm.
guys have something wrong with your brains.
Maybe you should
Dancing
end
is
it
a
all.
defect. Uh, but surfing's
Hmm.
fun. Surfing
Surfing's cool.
penguins, good. I
Hmm.
don't know why we don't have more documentary style movies, especially
I
animated.
think they're
Like
fun.
that was such a fun element to it. It would have been fun just on its own,
Hmm.
but the fact
Hmm.
that it's a
But I
documentary, they're
like that
following.
they cut out to talking heads. It's
Yeah,
nice. It's fun.
it breaks it up a little bit. It makes it even more unique.
Hmm.
Like a surfing penguin movie would stand out anyway, but this movie has such a distinct vibe to it.
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever really talked to someone who remembered this movie and didn't remember it fondly. It's
Hmm.
fun.
It's fun.
Yeah,
And it's unique because it's a fake documentary. That's awesome.
that's really good. Yeah, we should have more of
Yeah.
those. Hmm.
Hmm.
And it's kind of fun, and it kind of adds to the like tension of it a little bit. Because if it's just a movie about a penguin who's surfing in a contest, then you're like, oh well, he's
Hmm.
gonna win. But if they're like, oh yeah, we picked this
Right.
random guy to follow through this, like we're a documentary crew, we're filming this random kid from Shiverpool. That's where he's from. Is from Shiverpool, Antarctica.
Get it like
And then
Liverpool,
yeah,
but it's
but
cold.
shiver because you're cold. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's funny. um, uh, then it's like, well, it's just a random kid. He
Hmm.
like could, we don't
He
know.
could lose.
Maybe he won't win.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it adds to the tension of it a little bit, which is really fun. And yeah, you get the talking heads, including the group of the cutest like children, three little kids in the whole wide world. I think they just actually picked three little kids off the street and were like, pretend you're penguins and we'll record you. Like that's pretty fun. And another unique thing about this film that I've said about animated movies a lot is that the actors were all in a booth together recording their
Hmm.
lines together.
That's nice. Yeah.
And like I know logically why they can't do that in every movie, but every movie that they do it in is like a notch above and beyond. Like you can tell
Hmm.
the difference. It's so much better.
Yeah. It's like almost this sort of like authentic conversation between people. I don't know.
Hmm, maybe.
I'm workshopping it. That's just,
Okay,
that's just
yeah.
off the
I mean,
dome. I can come back to it.
yeah, definitely. I mean,
Mhm.
that's obviously not going to be the final product of your thought,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
appreciate the
oh,
effort.
oh, oh. It's because it's efficient. Because if everybody's there
That's
at the same
it.
time, you don't have to record it
That's
so much.
it.
That's what it is. And
Yeah,
efficiency is the
cheaper,
greatest good. Hmm.
less money equals better product. That's good. Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
yes. Well, and less time.
Hmm.
It's like we got to get this out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I mean, I think we all know there's no such thing as a passion project. You can't
Mm-mm.
ever spend time on something just to care about it. You've got to crank
No.
that shit out.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, yeah. The other thing that they did to help the actors feel more natural was they would give them props in the phone booth, in the phone booth,
The
in the
phone booth,
booth,
yeah. They recorded this in a phone booth.
in an
Everybody
actual
all
phone
crammed into
booth,
one.
like
Not a
that
lot of
trend
people
from
know
the
that.
60s. Yeah. But like Zoe Deschanel, Lonnie she had like a sack that she would carry around, like her squid lifesaver
Hmm.
thing. Yeah. Um, Reggie Belafonte's his voice actor, who also voices Hades, by the way, in the Disney movie Hercules. This guy rocks. I love him.
Hmm.
He would actually like throw things at people when his character was throwing things, so you could actually hear stuff clattering around. That was good. He did it with their
Nice.
permission, by the way. He wasn't being an ass. Let's clarify. Don't throw things at the crew. So that's
That's
fun. Makes them
pretty
feel more like, especially with it being a documentary style. Again, like
good. Hmm.
they're meant to be interacting with other people
Yeah,
outside
yeah,
of other characters, and that's cool.
that's true.
Um,
That's good. I saw a
mhm.
video, I don't even remember what movie it was for, but it's somebody like doing lines and like holding a cup, and they're like, the cup's too much. It's interfering with the sound. So she has to set the cup down and then pretend to hold a cup, and they're like much better. It's like, wow.
That's so weird.
Yeah. But that's because she was by herself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If they were in a
And
group
it
of people,
echoes a
it
little bit.
may not have like affected the sound so much.
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That was
Sometimes
interesting.
in movies, you have to lie to tell the truth sometimes. Like when they
Hmm.
carry paper bags in from their car and there's two baguettes sticking out the top.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, the fun trick about that is that it's a vinyl paper bag. It's not real paper because that's too crinkly. But vinyl,
Hmm.
it looks just like paper. But that way they don't have to worry about the sound.
Hmm.
So that's just kind of a fun little trick that they use a lot.
You can take that one home with you. Hmm.
Yeah. So it's a good, okay. So this movie, it's a documentary crew and they go to Shiverpool to follow this kid named Cody Maverick. He wants to be a surfer. He's really good. He's like really good.
Hmm. But he is like, you interview him and he has these big dreams. And so, of course, he's going to be like, yeah, what can I say? Like, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
And then
And to be
cut
fair, he
to
is the best in his
scenes of
English.
him, like, just biffing it.
Yeah.
Just,
Again and again and again.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And his older brother is so mean to him.
Hmm.
He's so nasty. Why does he have to be like that? He doesn't have to be. That's just rude.
He
And
just
his
wants
mom
to be.
also doesn't believe in him very much either. She's kind of nasty to
Hmm.
him too. Not in a malicious way, but just in a, like a he's pipe dreaming kind of way.
Yeah,
I
like kind
don't
of
believe in
dismissive way.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And Cody works currently sorting the fish. And then we cut to a talking head of three old penguins. And they're like, I worked my way up from the sardine pile to the mackerel pile. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work. You gotta really focus in on it. And it's so, I don't know why, but I think that might be my favorite scene in the movie. It's so funny. I lose it every time. First of all, why are the penguins Jewish?
Of course.
So the documentary crew is there, and then there's a scout. His name is Mikey. He works for Reggie Belafonte. And he's scouting all of the best surfers in the world for the greatest surfing competition that's held in Pangu Island. And so he comes to Shiverpool and there's no waves, so he can't see Cody surf. And he's like, okay, start the whale, we're leaving. Because they rode in on a whale. And that's pretty good.
Because it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Cody is like so freaked out by this. He's like, no, you're not. I'm gonna prove myself. And so he swims after the whale because he's a penguin. He could swim real fast. That's really nice. So he catches up and the whale flings him into the air. And whoa, oh my gosh, you think there's no way he's gonna make it. But then Chicken Joe catches him and pulls him up. Chicken Joe, the icon that you are.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Chicken Joe.
Hi, Chicken Joe.
Hello.
Do you want to tell us all a little bit about Chicken Joe? Do you
Well,
know? Just tell us what you know. Just walk us through your impression of Chicken Joe.
basically, he looks exactly like this guy Will, except he's a bird instead of a human man. But kind of just like what's the word? Gangly?
Yeah.
Gawkish? Even?
Yeah.
Kind of like that lanky, weird build that people have. At least
A
one
lot of
person
times,
definitely has.
and it's funny too, because like I've definitely seen that build on other athletes before too, where they're like, you barely look like a person. You look like one of those floating noodles outside of car dealerships, but then they put them in their sport, and it's like, oh my gosh,
Because they've trained their body in this way. But he just looks like that. Like he's just regular.
Because he's a chicken.
And I was talking about Will too.
I will.
Yeah, no. Because he's a chicken, though. He is Chicken Joe. He's named that famously because he's a chicken.
He's a chicken. He's from like Michigan. Famous surfing capital of the world, like Michigan.
Yeah, like just like straight up a real like Shiverpool. They're like, oh, we'll take a famous city and change the name a little bit, and he's just like straight up
like, real life.
And he's a chicken, remember?
He's chicken.
And he surfs on Lake Michigan, which is a real inland cold sea in North America.
Yeah. And he's good.
He's weirdly good, and he's a chicken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But him and Cody become fast friends. Because neither of them really knew their fathers.
Yeah, because they have so much in common.
Um, it's so funny. So they get to Pangu Island and they're just exploring, they're enjoying the atmosphere. Chicken Joe hands Cody a piece of fried squid to try,
Mhm.
and Cody's like, "It's not
Pretty
bad
good.
actually. It kind of tastes like chick." But Chicken Joe, you have to remember this. He's kind of stupid. So he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's like,
And that's maybe because he's a chicken, you know?
we
Like
cannot
who's to say
emphasize
for
this enough.
sure, but
Chicken Joe, he is in fact a chicken.
he's
He
a
is.
real chicken. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good moment.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There's another character, Tank Evans. Tank is like typical bully vibes. He's like best of the best. He's so good, but he's a jackass about it.
Mhm.
He's voiced by what's his name? Help me. Think everyone's gonna mess with me when I'm wearing these bad boys.
Yeah.
Ha!
Diedrich Bader. I got it. It's okay. We're all right.
I was really
I was like, I know who you're talking about for
yeah,
sure.
from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
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 Rex Kwando.
Rex Hondo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ew.
Yeah.
I freaking love this guy.
Break
He's
the
not
wrist,
in nearly
walk
enough
away.
things. And he basically does that in this movie. Penguins don't have wrists.
Yeah.
But if he did, he'd be breaking them and walking away for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is how he is. I do think that he should be in a lot of movies as like a kind of minor role, but that's
Yeah.
that. I think he should just be like a Rex Kwon Do type in a lot of stuff.
Yes, totally. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should be like, what's his name that's in all the Pixar movies? You know?
Totally.
He should just do that. We can do that. With our
We can
movies.
do that.
He'll be in all our movies.
So true. Yeah.
Hey, DJ.
Our promise that we can uphold as mayor of the world is that Diedrich Bader's going to be in more movies. Guaranteed.
We swear. He's got the most insane voice in the world, and he uses it to his fullest advantage. Like when he's in his igloo and he's showing off his trophies, he's like, this one's Bella, this one's Elizabeth. He's named them all. He's got like 18 trophies. He's named them all. Yeah. He's like, let me show you.
And he's
girls.
like Lou Bega style, like.
And then his mom, who's also voiced by Dietrich Bader, his mom was like, "Daddy, do you want to come out? Like, are you polishing your trophies again?" And he's like, "No, Mom, I'm talking to my friends."
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. He's funny.
He is funny.
Yeah, everyone in this movie is funny. There's not a single person in this movie that I'm like, oh, I hate this guy. All of them, right. Even if you don't like them, you love them. They're so fun to watch. They're entertaining. You know why they're entertaining? Because it's a movie.
Because it's a movie. Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Good job. That's 100 points for you.
That's the first time I've gotten points.
It is.
I have 100.
You're almost caught up to me now.
That's a big jump.
It is. Yeah, we've been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah, 0 to 100 in
Cody sees Tank bullying someone else. It might have been Chicken Joe. I don't remember. I haven't seen it I watched it last month. But maybe also I wasn't super paying attention. I don't remember. So Tank is bullying someone. Cody's like, screw you, jackass. You can't talk to people like that. Except he doesn't say jackass. He doesn't swear because it's a kid's movie.
It's a kid's movie, yeah.
It's a kid's movie, yeah. And so Tank challenges him to a surf-off. And everyone's like, yeah, he's gonna die to death. Wahoo! And he does, basically. Cody wipes out almost instantly. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But he gets pulled under the waves again and again and again. and then he slams into a sea urchin, and it goes like all the way through his foot, and it's
Oh,
poisonous. Well,
yeah.
yeah.
And he
So
straight up dies. Just
in the
kidding.
end,
Just kidding.
no, we're teasing. So Zoe Deschanel, who plays a lifeguard, and also who Cody was maybe flirting with a little bit before, she
Mhm.
rescues him, and she's like, "I he needs help. I'm gonna take him to my uncle Zeke." Um, and he's a crazy old hermit who lives alone in a giant tree, and I love his tree. That tree
Mhm.
rocks so hard. Um, and he's like he's grumpy and crotchety, and he throws rocks at the camera crew so they stay away.
Mhm.
Um, but he agrees to help nurse Cody back to health through the night. So the other big character that we have failed to mention is a character called Big Z. So Tank Evans, when he was coming onto the scene, he basically he bested Big Z. Big Z was like the biggest name in surfing. He's like everybody's idol. He's amazing. He like perfected the sport. Um, but then he died mysteriously. Yeah, on the last competition, they never found his body, but his board was smashed to bits in the rocks, and everyone's like, "Oh no, he died! That's crazy." Um. Anyway, here's this other character. His name is Big. His name is Zeke. Hmm. Actually, what I like about this one is that they don't really try to keep it a surprise for very long.
Mhm.
Like if you're a kid watching this, you're probably not going to know until they tell you in the movie. But if you're an adult watching this, then you like you're watching it and you're like, oh, hey,
You're
that's
like,
probably
like
the
Z
guy.
for Z,
Is he?
like short for Zeke, maybe?
Oh, interesting. He's got the same kind of patterns on his. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Kind of
And
similar, like build. Uh-huh.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and then you don't even have to like wait for very long. It's literally like 10 minutes after you meet him that you're like, oh. So it's not like you have to sit there
Yeah.
knowing while
Because
the
it's not
movie
like
pretends
that's,
that you don't know.
yeah, yeah. That's not the
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
They're just like,
exactly.
it's documentary style. They're just letting it unfold, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cody um agrees. So Zeke finds out that Cody's a surfer, and Cody's like pouting because he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna win the big surfing competition. What's even the point?" And Zeke's like, "Okay, do you want to make a surfboard instead?" And Cody's like, "Yeah,
Hmm.
whatever." And then that's when they find out he's like, "Oh my gosh, you're big Zeke! Are you gonna train me? You gotta teach me, please, 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 please." And Zeke is like, "Yeah, get away from me! I hate you." But they do agree to like be buddies a little bit. And Zeke keeps trying to, he's like, dude, you got to go long, slow strokes when you're building the board. You got to carve it out so careful. Just go with the flow, with the grain. And then he keeps trying to teach
Very
Cody to
like
have fun.
Mr. Miyagi-esque. Hmm.
Pretty similar, I would say. Mm-hmm. And along with that too, with the like is teaching Cody to make his own board. The first time he does it, Cody is like impatient and he hacks and he chips and he like slices away at it and he makes it like it's just a hacked mess. And Cody's like, I'm gonna show you it's the best board you've ever seen in your life. Let's go. And he goes and he runs into the ocean, and he jumps on it and it cracks in half immediately and it
And he
snaps
fully
and
drowned.
like
Like
and then he dies.
again.
For those
He
keeping
dies a
track
lot in
at
this
home,
movie.
that's two.
Yeah.
uh, um, so Zeke, they kind of have a fun little moment, and well, it's not fun. Cody's quite mean to him, and he storms off, and then he runs into Lonnie, and she's
And
like,
then she
"Oh my
kills him.
gosh!" She has a
And that's
shotgun.
three.
But she's like, I can't believe you got him out of his tree. He's on the beach. This is amazing. Do you want to go do something fun? And so then they go do something fun. They slide through the lava tubes. They have a good time together. There may be a little
Hmm.
bit of flirty vibes.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's cute. And Cody's like, you know what? I was really a jerk to him. And she's like, no, you weren't. And he's like, no, I was. I was
Hmm.
nasty. And she's like, okay, go be not a jerk then. And I love that because I like it when movies are like, actually, actions do have consequences. even
Hmm.
in silly little kids movies about surfing penguins.
Yeah, like
Sometimes
you
you
should
are a
still kind
jerk.
of be you're responsible for the things that you do and say, and you should like take accountability for those things. Yeah.
Hmm. And
And he
sometimes when
lets,
it,
yeah, sometimes you're a jerk and it's like not the end of the world. You can just apologize.
yeah. And also, it's kind of a knee jerk reaction for someone to be like, oh, I did this thing wrong. And you're like, oh, no, I'm sure it's not that bad.
No. Yeah.
But to be like, okay, maybe you did. And not to condemn, like that's her uncle. She could have really easily been like, what are you doing? Like, don't you know how fragile he is? Like, she
Hmm.
also knows this guy's maybe going through a little bit of a moment right now. So, like,
Hmm.
that's all she has to say is, okay, go not be a jerk to him. Like,
Hmm.
just like you said, just apologize. Sometimes that's all it is. And then they spend the next like little phase of training where Zeke's like only messing with Cody. That's all it is. Cody's like, please, can we get in the water? And Zeke's like, let's play with toys. This guy's, I'm pretending he's surfing on a big wave. Have you gotten this far in the movie? Is this sounding familiar at all?
No, but I'm in
Okay,
liking your explanation.
excellent. I'll double down then. So we get a fun little mashup of all the, a fun little montage of all of the scenes of Zeke poking at Cody a little bit, trying to get
Hmm.
all he wants to do is teach him to have fun because Cody's so focused on the contest, the contest, the contest. And Zeke is like, it literally does not matter. Winning should not matter. This is for
Hmm.
fun. We're literally playing with toys in the water. We're playing with toys now, baby. So he gets slices of pineapple. He's like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it on our eyeballs. You can't eat it. We're gonna put it in our eyeballs and we're gonna feel the energy. We're gonna flow the surf. And Cody's like, yeah, you know what? I'm actually starting to feel it. And in the background, Zeke has snuck away. He's like, he's running away. He's leaving him stranded in the sun, looking up with his pineapple, just like pretending to vibe. He's just messing. He's just
Hmm.
making stuff up. Um, and finally starts to sink into Cody. He's like, okay, all right. See how
I
you like
should
it,
like relax
jackass.
a little bit.
Yeah. So what he does is he drags Zeke while he's sleeping onto a big old surfboard and he sets him adrift into the ocean.
Hmm.
And then he throws a coconut at his head and Zeke catches it out of nowhere. He's like, nice try, dick. And he's like, you thought. And then that's when a wave comes up and swoosh, knocks Zeke into the water. And
Hmm.
he gets back up and he's like, yeah. Because he's like, finally, you did it. Let's get out here. Let's surf. So Cody grabs his board that he made and it's perfect and it's beautiful. That was how he was not a jerk to Zeke, you see, is because he went back and he's like, okay, I'm actually going to do what he told me. I'm going to
Yeah.
slow, smooth strokes with the grain. And he did. He made a perfect board. It's beautiful. So now they're on the ocean surfing together. And then Lonnie comes up and she's like speechless, nearly in tears, because she's like, I can't believe he's in the water. But they're like, grab a board. And she's like, yes. So they're all surfing and playing in the ocean for hours all day. And then it gets to be nighttime and they're like, all right, this was great. But Cody's like, all right, I think I'm ready. I think I have a good chance in the contest. And Zeke's like, dude, what is wrong with you? It's not about the contest. And
He's like,
Cody's like, then he shoots him.
yeah,
Yeah, it's really sad.
it's a really violent movie for kids, to be honest.
Maybe a little bit much. um, and it's kind of fun because they both do have a point in this movie, and I like that neither one of them was like the correct one because
Hmm.
Cody was too focused on being good at surfing that he didn't realize you're supposed to enjoy the things that you do. Like Zeke was so good at surfing because he loved it and he did it all the
Mhm.
time. This was what he loved to do. Um, and Cody needed to learn how to have fun with it, but also this does mean a lot to him doing well in this contest. This is something that he wants to be proud of as well as enjoy. So like I like that there's some balance there with these two characters, that there one isn't proven to be correct by the narrator. They both are basically.
Mhm.
So Cody asks if Zeke would come to the contest with him and Zeke says no, absolutely not, because he's dead to the world. Remember, no one else knows that he's Zeke. He's Z. Everyone
Mhm.
else thinks he died and he wants to stay that way. Cody's like, I thought, like, don't I matter to you enough that you'd like are willing to put that aside?
Mhm.
And Zeke is basically like, no. Mm-mm. And he's like, okay, jackass.
Hmm.
And he actually does say it that time.
Yeah. Just like how when Zeke called him a dick. That was real.
Yeah. It's in the script. Check it.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's on
also,
Internet Archive.
it
Or
was.
is it?
um, uh, the other thing that I should mention too is there's a subplot going on with Chicken Joe this whole time where he's been searching for Cody in the jungle,
Hmm.
and he was almost eaten alive by the indigenous tribe.
Hmm.
But he instead gave them a lot of the fried squid, and
Mm.
so now
And that
he's like
appeased them because it tastes similar, some would say.
chicken.
Hmm.
Hmm, interesting. But now he's got these little guys at his beck and call. He finds Cody. They get back to the shore. There's a big storm coming in, but the waves are huge. Really dangerous surfing weather, but good for the competition.
Hmm.
Um, and so they start surfing. They're doing really well. Cody has this like montage going on of all the mean things that people have said about him, all the things his brother said, his mom said, the things Cody himself said, and Reggie Belafonte and like Mikey. No one really believes that he can do it. So he's like, I need to prove to them and to me that I can do something. I am
Hmm.
capable of doing something great. So Chicken Joe is looking. Okay, first of all, I just wanted to say this too.
Hmm.
Chicken Joe is the one who says, I really connect a lot with Cody because neither of us ever really knew our dads. And then it
Hmm.
shows a picture of Chicken Joe's father, and it's his face on a bucket of fried chicken.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what else it is? Is it's funny.
Hmm.
That's funny. I love it so much. That's really good. So Chicken Joe finds Cody. They go back. Chicken Joe is like barely paying attention. And he's so good. He's like, he's flying through the contest. He's doing great. Not actually
Hmm.
flying because chickens can't fly. And also, I'm pretty sure that would disqualify you in a surfing competition
Yeah, because he's
to
supposed to be
fly.
sure.
Yeah. So they're doing really good. And then eventually, everybody else is wiped out except for three people. It's Tank Evans, Cody Maverick, and Chicken Joe.
Hmm.
And Cody, he takes a wave, steals it from Tank Evans because Tank Evans is so focused on beating Cody that he's not paying attention and he wipes out. But then, get this, he comes back out of the wave, Tank Evans
And
does,
kills him.
and he tries, yeah, he drags him to the watery depths below. He's wrestling with Davy Jones' locker. um, and Cody has to make a choice. It's either I'm going to help get Tank away from my friend Chicken Joe, or I'm going to win the contest. Because
Hmm.
Tank Evans might very well could kill Chicken Joe.
Because
Chicken
he's a
Joe has
chicken.
no
Like,
survival instincts
yeah.
whatsoever. Yeah, he was actively being boiled alive, and that like did not register to him at all. So Cody Maverick makes a decision. He's like, okay, forget the contest. I'm going to help my friend Chicken Joe. So Chicken Joe
Hmm.
goes crazy. And then they go into the boneyard, and it's like a bunch of rocks and reefs sticking up that no one makes it out of there alive. That is where Big Z died,
Died.
is in
Hmm.
the boneyard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, I'll be honest, I don't fully remember the sequence of events from there, but
Oh no,
eventually,
me neither. What are we gonna
what are you
do?
doing?
Ah!
I do remember at some point, I don't know how they ended up there, but Big Z does make it out to one of the rocks and then tells Cody is like swimming. He's trying to like make it. He's fighting the wave, but they just miss each other. So Zeke tells Cody, hold on, count to 10. Trust me, just let go. So Cody's like, okay. And he like takes a breath and he stops fighting and he gets swept by the wave. And then because they've been timing this the whole movie, they've been figuring out how to time stuff in the waves. It's the thing. It doesn't just come out of nowhere. But they both are counting and they time. And then Cody goes up into the wave. And then Zeke grabs him out of the air from the wave where he like comes flying out the top. And then they duck behind the rock, both together. And then from there, they're able to swim safely to shore. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's Big Z. That's big.
He's like, I came back from the dead,
Yeah.
from the spot
Cody
where I
resurrected
died.
me. And unlike what he was afraid of, no one is mad at him. No one's disappointed in him. Everyone's just glad to see him. Um, And Reggie Belafonte's there, and he's trying to get everybody focused back on the competition. Um, and then they're like, you know what, everybody, there's a really cool cove on the other side of the island. Let's all just go there. And then they all go. And they're all having a good time. And they're just surfing just for fun. Because you know why? Chicken Joe won the contest. He won it. Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
because he was good.
Because he was really
Yeah.
good. And he didn't
Yeah.
even he didn't even know this either. It's like, I won?
Oh,
But then
he's
Tank
like, there was a
Evans,
competition? Huh.
yeah. Yeah, so now that the contest is over, they can all just enjoy surfing, the thing that they all love.
Mhm.
And then at the end, Cody's like, you know what? You know, this has been a lot of fun, but I'm kind of tired of talking about myself. Do you guys mind if I just like head out? And they're like, yeah, man, go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how it
It's
ends,
a
is that
documentary.
it's a documentary. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's how it ends. And that's a pretty good movie. So what'd you
That's
think?
good stuff. Wow. I mean, it was like I was there. It's so real. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I like
yeah.
it. I like that it's high stakes, but it's also so silly. It's a good
Yeah.
balance. Hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Because sometimes things are just too serious.
Yeah. And sometimes it only a movie.
That's literally so true.
Sidebar. In my religion class that I'm taking this semester, Christian history, um, we're like learning about the history of the Christian church. Whoa. And our professor was like, didn't ask how many people watch The Chosen, just like kind of assumed that if we're learning about Christianity, we must also watch The Chosen. And so then he was like, do you guys like the Chosen's depiction of Jesus? And if so, why? So we talked for like 20 minutes about it, and people were like, well, I think that it's interesting that he does this, but just some of the like interpretations of doctrine are a little weird because the guy is evangelical. And by the way, they all called him by his first name.
Who?
I was like, how did Dallas, you know, the creator of the show The Chosen, and they all were just like our casual buddies with him or something.
They'll call
They're
him
like,
by
well,
his first name?
yeah, they're like, Dallas is like more like evangelical, so some of his interpretations kind of seep into that, even though he's trying to be neutral. I was like, what are we talking about? Who's
First name
Dallas?
basis with this guy?
First name basis. And like
That's
several
weird.
students said, like they know who the creator is enough that they like don't even full name him. So I'm
That's
sitting there like,
bizarre.
I thought it was bizarre. But then it was
That's
interesting,
weird.
like the issues that they brought up. The purpose in asking the question, I guess, was like so that we could understand the conversation of like Christology and how there was rifts in like making Jesus too human or making him too divine or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was like trying to get to there, but it just was like, how do you like the depiction of the chosen? And like 20 minutes in, I'm like, it only a movie. Like, what are we
It's
doing?
literally oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
who cares? Like, I feel like you can watch a TV show and be like, I understand what they're trying to do, and I agree, or I disagree, or I'm neutral. And that's
That's
any
pretty
TV
much all that
show.
needs to be said. Yeah. You know
Like,
what?
I was like,
There's
why are we talking about this so much? And why do
of
we
all
know Dallas? Who's Dallas?
freaking Dallas. What? That's so weird. That's
It
so
was super
weird.
weird. I was like, I wanted to kind of learn about like Christian
Actual
history.
Christian history?
Yeah, that's why
Like
I'm
I feel
taking
like
the
a really good,
class.
I feel like there's enough meat in other depictions of Jesus to talk about for that length of time. And again,
Yeah,
I haven't seen more than a season of The Chosen, and I don't
yeah.
know Dallas by name. But
No, I do now, but
yeah,
only
you're very
through
well versed in
cultural
the
osmosis,
subject.
because apparently, it was like everybody in the class had an opinion about it. I was like, what?
Well,
I
again,
think
like
I've
you said, there's
seen
only so
an
much to
episode.
say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
We
sometimes, when people are in conversation and like somebody will say something, and then instead of putting their hand down, they keep it up, and then when they're called down, they're like, I really agreed with that. Like, I just want to second that. So they'll just repeat talking points that have already been. I don't think that's
sometimes
super
you just have to
necessary.
accept
I think if somebody
that
said
your
it,
point has been
it's been
made.
said. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't need to be the one to say it anymore. It's been said
Right.
already.
Because somebody said it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. I remember there was,
Yeah.
and this isn't
Super weird.
really, we had it was in, I think one of my New Testament classes. Um, but he just showed like a clip of, it was just after he helped the lame man, he told the lame man to pick up his bed and walk. And
Hmm.
they were questioning him, like, why'd you do that? Why didn't you wait until after the Sabbath was over? And he, like, Jesus
Right.
kind of got frustrated and he's like, sometimes you just have to stir the water a little bit. And then he
Yeah.
walked out, the bass dropped. And I
Yeah.
like that
That's
scene. We
true.
were talking about it, how, like, sometimes it does feel like Jesus is causing trouble on purpose.
Yeah.
And I liked that. And that was pretty much all we had to say about it. It was a quick
Hmm.
conversation. And he's like, yeah, regardless of whether or not you think, everything in the Chosen is accurate, I really like how they do these things sometimes. Like, he was a
Hmm.
human person while he was on
Yeah.
the earth, these things. I was going to say that I feel like you could talk about Aslan for about 2 hours.
Hmm. Well, he's a lion. So
He's
that's
a
already
lion.
different.
Yeah, but get this. Do you want to know a secret? He's
Yeah.
actually Jesus.
Can that be when he's somebody who's like so like wise and morally upright, and then he like is murdered for a cause and then comes back perfected later? Wait, how can wait?
Yeah, it's okay. Just work through it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He was born of immaculate conception. So
Surf's
it
Up a
only a
really good movie
movie,
too.
yeah, was the point of that, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Surf's Up and I think it's fun and cute. It's a good movie for kids. And I watched it with my cousins like 5 years ago for the first time, like as an adult. And I was like, wait a minute, this movie's actually like really, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's a lot of really good, like, it's entertaining. It's like how Walt Disney, famously unproblematic man, didn't
My
make kids'
hero, my
movies.
personal hero. Yeah.
That's a joke, by the way. Don't take that serious, please.
No, for real.
Yeah. But like it feels like a family movie. It's not like a kids movie. It's not
Mm,
dumb for the sake of being dumb. Like there's some extra clever bits in
right.
there and it's just a fun movie. It's good. And
Mhm.
it fun for all ages.
Yay. Um, something you remember like the last time we talked and I was like, I feel like I had something to say to you, but I didn't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I had a lot of screenshots on my computer of like things that I thought were funny or things that I wanted to complain about that I went through yesterday and I was like, oh, it's a this. One of them is we got like an email from the school. Well, they'll send you like, oh, there's this forum where you can talk about this, you know. And
Uh-huh.
one of them was it was like a business leadership forum or something, and I was like, sure, whatever. But it did say, actually, let me pull up the screenshot to tell you the exact words. And you're gonna want to sit down for this. Good job.
Okay.
Okay, let me just open my complaints folder.
That's ingenious. I should have a complaints
I
folder.
Yes, 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 yes. Leadership lessons from Disney to Coca-Cola. I was like, I've never been less interested in anything
Um,
because of how the important
oh,
part of leadership is to make so much money, regardless of whether you're destroying or exploiting kind of anything, really. From Disney to
what?
Coca-Cola, I was
Why
like,
not just throw
from that,
Nestle in there?
yeah, I was like,
What? You
hmm,
started bad, and frankly,
yeah.
it got worse.
From Disney, from bad to worse, leadership lessons from bad to worse. Because what do they do, like, effectively
Let me ask you a very fair question. What do you do successfully? Quickly.
that isn't kind of at the expense of perhaps the environment or people's well-being?
Yeah, and the thing about Disney too is because they're so like front facing. Like Coca-Cola is more like they have a product, sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Disney, you make stories. So you think that you
Yeah.
could be, even if you were a horrible, evil empire, you
Yeah.
could pretend to be good by making good stories that were representative of a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people and like pushing good
Mm-hmm.
morals
That's true.
instead
Yeah.
of using AI to write bad stories and not edit
Mm-hmm.
them and make them bad and not paying your animators either.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Like they're
That's
not even
That's an
trying.
interesting point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. From leadership lessons from Disney to Coca-Cola.
Wow. I don't think you could have named two worse.
No. Because what do they like? What are we learning about leadership from that?
That's like talking about race relations with Chance Lott, Lott, former
Hmm.
coworker of mine. Look him up,
Hmm.
send him hate mail. I don't care. That guy sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
Hmm.
I had his home address, I would give it.
Freely to anyone and everyone. Yeah. No, I was like,
Wow.
I thought it was pretty shocking. I was like, I guess this appeals to people who don't know things,
Yeah.
but I can't
Yeah.
really see it appealing to anybody else.
Yeah. I can't imagine what they would possibly have to say.
Right.
Because, again, with Disney specifically, it's been years since y'all have been like
Good.
a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry. You've pretty famously
Yeah.
fallen off the boat by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
And largely because I think of their leadership practices where they're like
mhm,
not paying people adequately for their work, cutting corners instead of even using human brains for their work at all,
yeah.
um, etc. Let's say.
Focusing only on making money instead
Hmm.
of
Hmm.
making stories, which, as again, famously criticized Walt Disney himself. At least he knew he had a goal, and it was to make stories and to make
Yeah,
art and to make history.
yeah, yeah.
And well, anything else you
And
say about
he
him, he
did
did
those
that.
things, he at least did those things effectively,
He
regardless
did
of any
very
other things we want to
well.
say about him. And now it's like,
Yeah.
are we making history?
Hey, Bob Iger, eat a dick. Like, so genuinely. You have no soul, my friend. Wow, that
Yeah,
sucks. That's crazy.
to Coca-Cola as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yikes.
yeah, yeah.
Yikes.
Environmental
Ooh.
issues with Raytheon. It's like, what does that have to do with anything? Like,
Someone today, I was having a drink with somebody in our cafe, and someone knew Jen, so I walked up to talk to her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no, I work for an environmentalist lobbying firm or whatever."
mhm,
And I
mhm,
had to stop myself from saying for or against. Like I wasn't joking, I wasn't trying to be funny. I was
mhm,
genuinely
mhm.
like,
Like a serious question.
yeah,
And
like
the
you'd
immediate
never know.
question. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
instantly. I
Mhm.
didn't ask her this.
Wow.
Um, but I don't know. Like I didn't, because I didn't want to embarrass Jen and I didn't want to make things awkward. But that's the kind of
Yeah,
place that I live is someone says, "Oh
yeah.
yeah, I work for the environment," and you genuinely do not know
You say you work for the define define for the environment.
for
Yeah.
its destruction. Duh.
Hmm. Obviously.
Yeah.
We're working
Mhm.
on clearing all the forests and fields to make more warehouses
Money.
for AI servers.
And it's funny that you say
Obviously.
clear because what we're doing in the opposite, we're trying to make it that all water is not clear.
That's
We're
so true.
clogging
Yeah,
that
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Surf's Up is good.
Mhm.
And I'm it's fine. And it's everything's okay and we're doing well.
And it only a movie.
Hi.
Again.
I don't have a cat to show.
Hi, Bubba.
Hold on. Don't look at the rest of my room, but look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
cute,
one
huh?
cozy cat.
Yeah, he is. The other day, I had an orange blanket draped over half the chair, and Leo was on the black half
Mhm.
of the chair, and then Archie was on the orange blanket
Oh,
on the
wow.
black chair. And
Wow.
they were curled up together. It was like yin and yang, but better.
Mhm. Mhm. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty good.
Life is beautiful.
Yeah. And you know what? It really is. And that's all
Yeah.
we have. We have to hold on to that.
Mhm.
I should probably go.
Okay. Probably me too, actually, because of all the
Oh,
reasons.
well, perfect. Because of the
Yeah.
reasons
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
implications.
Hey, who's to say? You know? No,
Cool. Well, this was fun.
when what movie should we do next and when?
Um,
It was fun.
oh, thanks for saying that.
Mhm.
Thank you for sharing this time with me.
Mhm.
God be with you.
And also with you.
Thank you.
Let's not wait to the next family reunion.
I just rewatched that this week. That movie
Me
rocks.
too. That movie
Dude.
rocked. We're s-
Hey,
yeah, we're so
I have
connected.
we didn't say this on the
Hmm.
recording, but I was doing laundry this week on Saturday, and I was like, I've been thinking about Bahubali all week. I'm gonna throw it on. So I did. I started watching Bahubali, and you'll never guess what text I get a half hour later from Olivia and the group currently watching Bahubali.
It was so sick. I was like introducing some people. Jude had seen it before, and he was there, and I was there, and I've seen it before also. And then we had two new people who hadn't seen it before. So I was like, "Oh, Winnie, guess what so and so said about movie?" And she's like, "I'm watching movie right now." And we were only what, like
That's
10 minutes different in where we were in the
like
movie.
at the most.
Hmm.
Yeah, we literally
That's our
had to have
psychic
started it.
connection, baby.
Mhm.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's
And then when
actually
did you
freaking me
watch
out a little bit.
The Emperor's Groove?
I've been watching it in increments at night before I
Mm,
go to
uh-huh,
sleep.
uh-huh.
So,
I
but I
understand.
started on Sunday night, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about you? When did you watch
that's
it?
really good. I watched it on Monday, but we talked about it on Sunday. So
Okay.
if you think about it,
Not to sound ungrateful or anything, but next time you watch a movie, can you keep it out of your head? Because I it's all I can think about
I'm
in
dictating
here,
your
and
life.
then I have to watch. Then I can't do anything until I watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of getting
I'll try.
exhausting.
I'll try to send it to Mom Dunny instead, since
We've got a second
I'm
connection.
psychically connected with a lot of people right now. They're all part of my web, my Madam Web. So yeah.
Well, thank you, madam. Jason, do you have any comments about a movie about surfing penguins?
Um, it sounds.
Be nice.
I would like.
He said it sounds like he wouldn't like it.
Uh, well,
Mhm.
did you tell him that it surfs up, not just any movie about surfing penguins, but like specifically that one?
Olivia asked me to clarify that it's not just any movie about surfing penguins, it's Surf's Up, the movie about surfing penguins.
Crazy. Sounds awesome.
There we go.
Sounds awesome.
Yep.
We got him.
That's what I like to hear. Move in. We got him.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get some dessert and then Jason, I'm gonna watch something with Jason before
Okay.
bedtime.
Have fun.
Thanks. Bye.